the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Davis.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To throw, it's Irvin. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
And those body blows really, really matter. I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these
breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Irvin. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. They'll give it to the back. Oh, man, look out! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, second and 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Wants to throw. It's Irvin. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hall. At the 35, he's open. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do that.
Turning it on. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. A first down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to play a big difference.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Irvin. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. He's got it. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Williamson. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. There's the pressure. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking for room. It's Hall. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Scanning the field. It's Irvin. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. There's a hit. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. On the run, it's Hall. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Strickland. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Lost the fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense offense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets past the marker. There he goes. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
To attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to pass. It's Irvin. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
3rd down coming up.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. What a nice job just finding a spot downfield and lofting it in there perfectly.
And you see quarterbacks and receivers do that all the time, right? All summer, throwing the ball in the air, throwing the ball in the air. Why? Because I know exactly where he's going to be right when I get my back foot in the ground to throw the football. You could tell he knew exactly how much touch to put on that ball to make a big play down the field.
Fires on the move. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Lanier. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the run, it's Jordan. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Third down coming up.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. The throw. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Number 53.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a man, it's Davis. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Irvin. He's got him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Good enough for
To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense.
first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Loses one.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
On to kick it away.
They boot it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's a touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Irvin. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Trying to move them on the counter. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Might as well give it to him again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
of 2.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback running on the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
At the 15.
It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
Looking for a man. It's Irvin. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They want that clock to run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You can tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's reeled in. It's Strickland. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Complete to the back.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
They'll run it to the right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. With the clock running, this should be the final play.